Monsoon mist on my forehead, grandmother's shawl wrapped tight. They said stay quiet, speak softly, I brought the storm instead. I am the echo and the drum, roots in red soil, future in chrome. Market chatter face to static when my mic cuts through the air. Change words like sharpened flint, strike sparks in city squares. My flow's a river, carving stone, no map, no name, just bone and tone.
Okay, so this music video you're seeing on screen right now, I made that with AI. Every single scene, every cut, the lip sync, the cinematic camera moves, all of it. And I know what you're thinking. Okay, cool, but that probably took forever and required like 15 different tools. It didn't. I actually built one clean, repeatable workflow for this, and I'm going to show you every single step of it right now. By the end of this video, you're going to be able to make something like this yourself, even if you've never done AI video before. So, real quick before we dive in, the reason most AI music videos look bad isn't the models, it's the workflow. People just drop a prompt into a video generator, get one boring continuous scene, and call it a day. That's not a music video, that's a screensaver. A real music video needs scene cuts, different camera angles, camera movement, and most importantly, the lip sync has to actually match the song. Oh, and your character has to look like the same person throughout the whole thing, not a different face every few seconds. That's what we're solving today. All of it in one workflow. All right, let's get into it. The first thing I did was build a master prompt. This is the backbone of the entire process, and I'm going to drop it in the description so you can just copy and use it yourself. You can feed this prompt into literally any AI chatbot, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever. But I personally use Gemini for this, and I go with the Pro model specifically, because we're giving it a fairly complex set of instructions and we need it to think through the structure carefully. Gemini Pro just handles that better, in my experience. Now here's the thing. Along with the master prompt, you need to give the AI two more things. First, your song. It can be anything, something you generated with Suno, something from an open source tool, whatever you've got. Second, a character image. This is the face of your music video, the main character. I dropped in a photo of my model for this one. Once you attach both of those and hit enter, the AI analyzes the song, picks up on the vibe and energy of the track, and then generates a full set of image and video prompts that are actually synced to the mood of your music. If your song is 1 minute long, you get 4 blocks of prompts. If it's 5 minutes, you get more. It automatically scales to your song length, which is really smart. And check this out. Each block it generates covers 15 seconds of your video. Inside each block, there's 1 image generation prompt and 5 animation prompts organized by timestamp. So for a 1-minute video, you get 4 base images and 20 animation shots total. That's your entire storyboard, already written for you, already timed to the music. Okay, so now we move into the actual creation, and this is where my favorite platform, Dzine AI, comes in. I've been using Dzine AI for this project, and honestly, it made the whole process so smoother, because everything is in one place. You're not jumping between 5 different tabs. Image generation, video generation, motion control, lip sync, upscaling, it's all right there inside the same platform. Let me show you exactly how I used it. So I take the first image prompt from Gemini's output, head over to Dzine, and paste it in. Then I upload my character image along with it. This keeps the character consistent across all 4 base images, which is a huge deal. For the image model, I tried a few options they have available: nanobanana 2 and Pro, Flux 2, Seedream 5, GPT 1.5 image. My honest recommendation is nanobanana 2 or Pro. It gives you the most cinematic output. I generated everything in 16:9 aspect ratio. I repeated this for all 4 base images, picked the best result from each generation, and then moved on to the video step. This is where it gets really interesting. In Dzine, you select your image, click on AI Video, and a video generation sidebar will open. Choose your desired video model. They have many video models available. I went with Kling 3.0 because their motion quality is pretty impressive. But the key setting here, and this is the thing that makes the whole workflow work, is that you need to select multi-shot. That's what lets you feed multiple different prompts into a single 15-second video clip. So I took the 5 animation prompts from the first block of our Gemini output and pasted them into shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, shot 4, shot 5. Each one gives you a different camera angle or movement within that same 15-second segment. That's how you get a real music video that actually feels like a music video, with real cuts and energy, instead of one slow, boring zoom. I set the output to 720p for now to keep the generation fast, generated all 4 clips by repeating the same process for each clip, downloaded them, and brought them into my video editor on top of the audio track. I have done some manual adjustments here, and at this point, the raw video looks good. The scene cuts are clean, the movement feels cinematic, but if you play it against the song, the character's mouth is just doing its own thing.
Stay quiet, speak softly, I brought the storm instead.
There's no lip sync yet, and without it, the whole thing feels unfinished. So back inside Dzine, there's a dedicated lip sync tool. You upload your video and audio separately, and before it starts processing, it actually scans the entire video and shows you every face it detected. Background faces, side characters, all of them. It automatically highlights the main character as the default selection, you confirm it, and that's it. From there, it goes through your video and applies the lip sync only to the cuts where your character's face is actually visible. Wherever the face appears, the mouth matches the audio. No face, no processing. It's smart like that. The only thing to keep in mind is the 30-second upload limit. So I split my 1-minute video into 2 halves, ran each one through with its own audio file, and got both back fully synced. Then just stitched them together in the editor. And that's the final video you saw at the beginning of this video. Now, before I play you the full thing, the link to Dzine is in the description below. Go check it out, sign up, and try the workflow I showed you today. The master prompt is also down there, so you don't have to start from scratch. If this video helped you out, hit the like button, and I want to hear from you in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what you all would create with this. All right, here's the full final video. Enjoy.
Monsoon mist on my forehead, grandmother's shawl wrapped tight. They said stay quiet, speak softly, I brought the storm instead. I am the echo and the drum, roots in red soil, future in chrome. Market chatter, face to static when my mic cuts through the air. Change your words like sharpened flint, strike sparks in city squares. My flow's a river, carving stone, no map, no name, just bone and tone. I am the echo and the drum,